God, I have to clean all these. Well, anyways, thank you, helper. Let me continue with the activities of today, Thursday. Today is Thursday, and we have to continue with the science class. Okay, guys, go and get your science book. Please open it on page 65. Page 65, okay? Write the date on it. Please write the date. And after you write the date, please go to the sticker section because you have to be ready with those, with these stickers. Check. Yes? You have here a shopping cart. You have a boy that is opening the door. You have two boys that are jumping, etc. Okay? And after you have them ready, you have to decide if you do the action on the movement pull or push. Okay? You have two wagons here. This one is of pull, this one is of push. So you have to look at the sticker and paste them in the right movement. Two options only, really easy. Pull and push, okay? You have 5 of pull and 4 of push. I will tell you one example. Let's take the shopping cart, okay? You take the shopping cart, this one, yes? And when you take the shopping cart, what action do? You push the shopping cart, yes or no? So, where do we have to paste them? In the wagon of push. And so on. It's really easy. Piece of potato. Okay? Well, guys, after this exercise, when you finish pasting all the stickers, we have to continue with a mini lab that is really easy. Then, well, I will explain it. If you can do it in your house, it's gonna be perfect. If not, well, just fill the information and let's continue with this mini lab in a moment. Okay, well, we are here doing the mini lab. It says a nice toy car race, okay? Guys, I want to tell you that you don't need to do it. Just look at it, pay attention, and we have with this mini lab, you have to fill the information you have there in this square, this one. We have to fill the information. This is the car number 1, and this is the car number 2. Okay, so let's start with the number 1, which is the yellow one. The yellow one is gonna be number 1, and the car number 2 is gonna be the blue one. Okay, guys, I repeat, you don't have to do it. Okay, you just have to look to the video, pay attention, and fill the information here. Let's start with the car number 1. It says, okay, we need those the materials I told you, 2 cars, different color chalks. But we don't need chalk here because we just paint the numbers with the marker. I hope we can erase it. Yes, I can erase it, yes. Okay, then we need a measuring tape. We don't need the measuring tape because we wrote the numbers. Well, we are going to write the number, the final number, and the notebook and pencil. So we need basically this book. We are going to use this chart and the pencil. So you have to pay attention, because I am going to do the first one. The first one says, this one, we have to push slightly. What means slightly? Not too hard, okay? I am going to use the first one, the card number 1, which is this one. I have to push, remember, like Yoshi, I am going to push slightly, and it goes to the number 6, okay? To the number 6, so you have to write the number 6 here in the blue space. Okay, here you have to write the number 6 right here. Okay, now I have to push strongly. Okay, I have to take the same card. And I have to push strongly. 1, 2, and push strongly. 3. Okay, let's see. it goes to number 17. So we have to write here in the blue one, because we are in the number 1, you have to write here 17 in the blue one, because we're in the card number 1. Then we have to repeat the action, but instead of pushing, I have to pull. Okay, so I'm gonna take the card back. Okay, push it like this, okay? But now I'm gonna use my other hand. Look, my feet, my leg. I'm gonna push, okay? 1, 2, and 3. Slightly. It goes to the number 7. Number 7. So here, pull slightly. You have to write the number 7. Okay, right here. In the last one of the card number 1, in the last one, we have to pull strongly. So we have to take it back. And we have to pull strongly. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, what happened there? Okay, when I pull strongly, it goes to the number 13. So here, in the last one of the number 1, yes, it was 13, right here. And that was all for the card number 1. Let's continue with the card number 2, which is the blue one, okay? So let's put it right here. And we have to push slightly. Push slightly. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is better. This is better. So, in the card number 2, when we push slightly, we have to write in the white part, we have to write number 8. Okay, here. We have to write the number 8. Okay, let's take it back, because we have to push strongly. Oh my God, let's see what happened. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, very good. 21. 21 when we push strongly. So here in the number 2, we have to write push strongly. In the white, we have to write 21. Okay? So, let me take it back. Here. Okay? So, we have to pull slightly. Remember, I have to do it like this. Look at my left. I have to do it like this. Pull slightly. It is, I guess it's 8. Okay, when we pull slightly the card number 2 here, we have to write 8. Okay, let's take it back. And the last step, I will pull strongly. 1, 2, and 3. Whoa! It was 20. Unbelievable! 27. So we have to write here in the number 2, the last one, pull strongly, 27. Okay? Well, that was the mini lab. Please fill the information right here, because we have to finish this page. And let's continue with the next one in a moment. Okay guys, after the mini lab, do you like it? Guys, listen, if you want to do it, if you have the material, the space, the time to do it, okay, you can do it, no problem. But if you don't have the space, you don't have the material, you don't have the time to do it, don't worry. I mean, just watch the video, and you can copy the same numbers. Don't worry. I just want you to see the difference between push, pull, strongly, and slightly. Okay, don't worry. But if you want to do it, no problem. You can do it, and you can get different numbers. No, don't worry. Okay, guys, please, let's continue with the next page, which is 66 in the same book, science book, 66, because we have to check some new words. Obviously, you know the words, but in the book, they are new vocabulary. that I want you to understand because we have to answer some exercises, okay? The number one, the exercise number one says, living things in the picture, how can they move? How can the living things move? So we have animals and we have plants. For example, you will see the page there in front of you, and you see this part that says animals, and you have the options walk, fly, jump, or all of them, okay? How do you think animals can move? Can animals walk? Can animals fly? Can animals jump? Can animals do all of them? Okay, choose the correct option and put a check mark right there. Okay, now let's continue with plants. Can animals walk? Oh my god, imagine a plant walking. Can plants turn to get light? Can plants fly? Imagine a plant flying. Oh my god. Or can plants do all of them? What do you think? Please put a check mark in all the action plants can do. Okay, now I am going to tell you the meaning. Okay, let me erase the page of the screen, and then I will tell you, just in case you don't remember. Okay, the word number one is to walk. This action is to walk. Okay, do you understand? The number two, jump. This, pretty easy. This action is jump. Then crawl. What is crawl, teacher? Usually the snakes crawl. Okay, this action when you do like this, when the snakes do like this. Okay, crawl. Also, well, you can crawl. You can crawl also, but when you are baby, you crawl. Okay, when you are baby, you crawl. Then the number four is swim. You know what is swim? This action is swim. Then number five, fly. Yes, this action, like the birds, they can fly. Then number six, I will take this one, is usually the penguins, they do it when they jump and they slide. Do you understand what is slide? Let me do it again. Jump and slide, okay, on the ice. Okay, let me continue with the number seven, roll. For example, the armadillos, do you know what armadillo is? They roll, yes, they rolled to run from their preyers, okay? Because they protect themselves when they roll. They are faster when they roll. Then, turn. Okay, turn is to do this. Okay? The plants turn because they need to face the sun. For example, this plant, let's suppose this little toy is the sun, okay? So, the plant is here, and the plant, little by little, turn to get the sun, the rays of the sun. Do you understand? They turn, okay? They are like this, and they turn to get light, okay? They turn. Okay, let's continue with the exercise number 2. You will see the page again right there. And it says, complete the sentences using the words crawl, jump, and fly. Monkeys, blah, 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 to get the bananas. What do you think, guys? Crawl, jump, or fly to get the bananas, okay? Letter B, the birds, blah, 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 to get fruits from trees. What action the birds can do, okay? Then letter C, snakes. Remember the action I told you about snakes? What action they do to get food, okay? So, the next exercise, you have to complete the words. For example, here, the giraffes, what action are doing? The giraffes, okay? Then, teacher, I don't know how to write it. You have it in the keywords, okay? You can copy the action from the keywords. So, giraffes, what action they do? Just complete the letters, the missing letters. Then the monkeys, what action they are doing to get the bananas. The snakes, what action they are doing to move, because they do that action. Then the fish, really easy. What action from the fish? Then the sunflowers, remember my plant? they want to get the rays of the sun. The birds is really easy. Teacher, I don't know. Copy from the keywords. Okay. Then armadillos to be faster. They escape from the prayers. You know which one? It's only one letter. And the last one, the penguins, they do that action. Okay. Okay. Let me erase the page from the screen and let me continue. Please go to page 67. Page 67. Write the date, please, on page 67, because we have to review. We have other animals that do those actions. Okay. It says animals move to get food and shelter. For example, the pigs, they walk. They walk to eat food. The birds fly to get their nest. Then the fish swim looking for shelter. The snakes crawl to catch prey. The rabbits jump to get home. And the penguins slide to move faster on the ice. Okay? Other living things move to get nutrients, light, and also to protect themselves. The sunflower turns to get light from the sun. The armadillos roll to protect themselves from hunters. Okay? So, guys, what do we have to do here? We have another quick lap. What do we have to do? You have to act the movement of the frog, of the horse, and of a sunflower. Okay? Then go to an open place, and then after you act the movements, you have to answer these questions. The question number 1 says, why does a frog jump? Why do you think the frog jumps? Okay, think about it. Because you can write because they cannot swim really quick, and they have to jump from one plant to another, or they have to escape from the hunters also, or I don't know. Think about it. The question number 2, why does a sunflower move? Remember I told you, what do you think the sunflower move? What do you think? Okay, you have to act out. Then the letter C, name 2 ways horses can move. Okay, you have to act out 2 movements of the horses and write it here. Fly? I don't think so. Walk? Can the horse walk? Can the horse run? Can the horse jump? Okay, just write 2 movements of the horse. Okay, and then finally we have here, right next to the living things, how they move. Okay, the frog, what action the frog does. I mean, what movement does the frog do? Then write it. Teacher, I don't know how to write it. Copy from page 66. You have the keywords. Then the penguin. What is the action of the penguin? Really easy, remember? Yes? And then the last one, the monkey. The monkey what to get the bananas? Remember? Okay, well, this is what we have to do for the science section. Guys, I hope you enjoyed these mini labs. They were really interesting. And remember, the next science class, we are going to do another experiment. I love the science class. Tomorrow, I see you soon. And peace out to everyone. Later, Gator.